I know it's my fucking password. I put in this fucking password 8 fucking times. It's my password on all my shit.
All right.
Cool. Welcome to the latest Quickcast from the Drop Culture Podcast Studios. I'm Brock.
And I'm Dan.
And we're flying a little solo tonight, except for there's 2 of us, so we're flying duo. Earth's Mightiest duo, Brock and Dan with Drop Culture. This is the weekly show where we bring you everything that we're excited for. Coming to TV, movies, comic books, music, whatever. And we try to, maybe get you excited about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hopefully we still have all of our listeners after summer break. And this is our second Quickcast coming back, which is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to be back.
And thank you guys so much for sticking with us and giving us a little break. We still got a lot of content to bring you. This week, I really want to talk about Ad Astra. That was, to me, the first time I saw that preview, I didn't expect it.
Nor did I.
I wasn't expecting this movie to come out. And then all of a sudden, it's a Brad Pitt. Somebody said this to me the other day. They said that Brad Pitt really does, he really does look the part of everything that he does. Does he not?
Yeah, agreed.
He looks like an astronaut. Tommy Lee Jones is in this. You know, he's an astronaut.
Oh, fuck yeah,
you know what I mean? Come on. He was one of the
well, like in Inglourious Bastards, he looked like the character.
He does. He embodies the character that he plays. Yeah.
He looks like a stuntman in Once Upon a Time.
There you go. Yeah. Or he looked like a crazy dude in Fight Club.
And 12 Monkeys.
Yes. Well, immediately the feeling that I got from this movie.
In California.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. True Romance.
Yeah.
There is again, being so completely caught off guard by it because I did not read anything about it. I saw the preview before I knew anything about it.
Yeah, same.
And I just remember being like, wow, this looks really good. It gave me the immediate feeling of like Interstellar.
Yeah.
And what was the movie with Jodie Foster? No. Contact.
I was getting ready to say it.
No. Whenever I saw this, I was like, man, it looks wonderfully shot.
Yeah.
The colors look awesome. I think the story's going to be really cool. I guess here's a synopsis. Basically, it follows an astronaut who goes into space in search of his lost father, whose experiment threatens the solar system. I didn't really get that from the preview. You know, I just knew that he was looking for his dad.
Yeah, they're obviously looking for his dad for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like from the preview.
Yeah.
But, you don't know exactly what.
Yeah, and he basically unravels a mystery that threatens the survival of humans on Earth, and his journey will uncover secrets that challenge the nature of human existence and its place in the cosmos.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to the space adventure starring Brad Pitt. I think it'd be really cool. It just looks really good, and I want to remain a little bit more in the dark about this.
Yeah, I enjoy, like as we've spoken many times, I really enjoy taking a journey in a movie and not getting, hey, here's the whole synopsis, here's everything about the movie in 3 trailers.
And that's what they did with, they didn't do that with Interstellar, which made Interstellar really cool.
Agreed.
Because you had no idea that Matt Damon was going to show up. Maybe Matt Damon, maybe he shows up in this one too. Like out of the blue, they wind up on Mars and he's making potatoes out of poop. You know,
it makes sense, really.
Yeah. I mean, he's there. You know
what else he got to do?
Exactly. Maybe he's aging. He's on a world that's aging like 50 times faster than everybody else. You never know. 1 minute equals 50 years.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It just looks really cool. I know there's not a lot of movies coming out right now. This one just looks like it's going to be one of those sleeper hits too. Before we get to the Joker.
Yeah.
because the Joker is winning massive awards. It's being called the best movie of the year, everything like that, which it just looks incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Yes, and that's another one I'm remaining in the dark with. I kind of know just this synopsis, just like I kind of read for this one. So again, I'm looking forward to October.
Seen a couple trailers for it, obviously. I kind of know the direction it's going out. I think from what
from what you see.
Well, and if you've read some Joker comics, you might know.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really good. And I think this one is going to be good for this month. And it's coming out, at the end of the month. I mean, it came out basically a couple of days ago from whenever you listen to this Quickcast. So we'll see what the box office does for this one. I think it'll actually do pretty good. It might not be a $400 million movie, but it doesn't need to be a great movie.
That's right.
Depends
on how much they spent making it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably like $40 million. They'll make their money back on the first night.
They're going to be fine.
Yeah, they're going to be good. It's Brad Pitt. I don't think he's really made a bad movie in a lot of years. And he's another one that hasn't done a lot of sequels.
True.
And I think that's a great thing. When Johnny Depp started doing sequels, yeah. And then we get Lone Ranger, which was a cool movie to me, but it was a horrible movie overall.
Yeah.
It was pirates in the Old West.
Yeah. I'll pass. Thank you.
Yes. I watched it again the other night. I don't know why. It's a popcorn movie. It's like potato chips for the brain. It's like watching Jerry Springer. I got to watch it.
It's a vomit in my popcorn movie.
Yes.
I did not enjoy that movie at all.
It's so bad that it's tolerable to me.
I get it.
I like shit.
I'm not complaining. I get it. Yeah. Everybody's got that stuff that they watch. That one's just not one of mine.
It's
okay.
I like a lot of shit, like a lot of really shitty movies, and I'm not talking shit on the people that made them, but I'm just saying they're movies like I could probably do better with my student budget if I was a filmmaker.
You'd like to believe that sometimes. That's for sure.
Yeah, one of these days, I might make a movie that's so really bad, like a Jim Morrison student film, and be like, "Oh, that's great, it's awesome, I feel it,"
Said no one that was a professor of Jim Morrison ever.
Correct. Like, you need to quit. I'm like, all right.
This isn't for you, sir.
Yes. Sorry, dude.
You should go sing in a band.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe years later.
Go write some poetry.
Yeah. Do it. I actually had one of his books one time. It was pretty good. Yeah, his poetry was pretty good. But I digress. Going back into the movie part of it, I've been watching a lot of crap still, on Amazon. A lot of crap. And I discovered this new app that I know that I'm probably like
a year behind
or 5 years behind. But this Tubi app is actually pretty cool. It's got a lot of just like really kind of obscure films in it. A lot of junk in it.
A lot of junk. Well, I mean, it's free. What do you expect?
Yeah. I mean, public domain movies almost pretty much.
Right.
It's like every Ed Wood movie.
But, when you think about it, though, there are a lot of apps out there to get free movies, and they're not always the best. Like,
no.
I know, like, Crackle, Sony's streaming app's free, and it's got Sony movies and whatnot on it,
And that was pretty cool a couple of years ago. Now
it was okay for a minute. And I don't know what they put on there now. I haven't looked at it in
There's so much content out there now that it's hard to weed through anything. And then you see those little gems. Like, I watched this little gem last night called Munchies that I hadn't seen in years and was just enamored with it again. And it didn't hold up.
Of course.
At all. Some of the jokes did. I thought were pretty funny, like the little old lady in the car. If you've ever seen it, it's just an amazingly bad movie. It's horrible. Like, I don't know. If I owned it, it would be pretty cool because I would watch it just again for like watching Jerry Springer. If it was on, I'm like, I'll watch it. Might as well. It's the little bitty fucking munchies that like turn into fucking stone statues when you electrocute them. Yeah, and they all have personalities and they can talk.
Of course they do.
Yeah, with the great Fred Welker.
Hey, Fred Welker.
He's in everything.
He is.
He's in absolutely everything. If you look at his IMDb, I think the dude is like, he's got a rap sheet like Al Capone. No.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did? Yeah, as far as like newer movies that have come out, they're hitting streaming so fast that you get to watch them so early after they release now.
Yeah, I mean, you're like 3 months out and you got it for the most part.
I remember when Pulp Fiction came out, and that whenever it took them a year and a half to come out on VHS.
Absolutely.
I was waiting with bated breath the whole entire time. Like I even ordered. They had a coupon where you could order a T-shirt, and I did it. And I was part of like Quentin Tarantino's secret society of movie film lovers, and he released Switchblade Sisters.
Yeah,
I had a poster.
That.
It was cool.
Yeah,
it was Tarantino's picks, and I was like, yes, I'm in the know. Now everybody's in the know. It was like a precursor to whatever everything that he was going to do for the next 10 years.
Right.
Yeah. Switchblade Sisters model everything else.
Yep.
But as far as anything new coming out on DVD now, because I'm going to segue, do you have any other movies?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's what we talked about.
Yeah, it's like this week is kind of a little light on movies. New on DVD, which I'm a big fan of this series, and it's going to be new Blu-ray, I think, as well. The Stan TV show.
The original, yeah.
Yes. Coming out.
Which is cool because we're about to get a new one.
Correct. And I've always really enjoyed this series. I remember always renting the 4-tape set out and trying to watch it all in one day.
Absolutely.
Me and one of my buddies would do it.
That was always like a Sunday. I'd be like, what am I going to do today?
The Stand.
I'm going to watch The Stand.
As soon as you watch one episode and you see Joe Bob Briggs, you're like, I'm set.
I'm in.
Yep.
I'm in. This is what I do today now.
Arnett, Texas. I love that show. I thought it was probably the best made-for-TV property that he did in that time. It was such a sprawling kind of an epic, and they did an hour and a half to almost 2 hours on each one of the episodes. Molly Ringwald, fucking Patrick Starfish is in it. There's so many good people in it. It's really cool, and I've had the DVD set forever. And I've kind of pretty much worn it out, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. This one might be one that I pick up actually.
Right.
Actually go buy something instead of wait for it to hit streaming, which it will. Which would be really cool to see it again, because I think it was on streaming maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. Something like that. Maybe on Hulu or something like that. Any new DVDs, new Blu-rays for you? Besides Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that's coming out here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to that one. I didn't get to go see it in the theaters, which they pulled it really fast. So, again, that goes back to my story with it's kind of amazing that 3 months after a movie's come out now that it's on Blu-ray and DVD just for sales.
I'm very glad that I did get to see that in the theater. I really enjoyed that movie, and I really enjoyed the experience of seeing it in the theater.
Right.
Yeah, and I was at a different theater than I'd ever been at, which was kind of cool too.
That's cool. Like what?
And I ate a ribeye sandwich while I was there.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
Yeah.
See, and you're eating a ribeye, and I'm having self-serve popcorn, watching Big Trouble in Little China.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that.
No, not at all. It was a full packed house too. There was only like 12 seats in it. But new on streaming, this is what I'm looking forward to. And now I already watched one of these, The Return of Swamp Thing.
Okay.
Hadn't seen that one in years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm a little.
Because
if you're going to watch one of them, that's not the one.
It's such an amazingly bad movie, too. And that's all I got to say about it. Even whenever he gives the thumbs up, I'm like, yes. That's so bad. And, whenever he gives her the fruit off of his body to eat, and then she sees Dick Durock or whoever plays the dude in the flesh, and they're all naked. Heather Locklear is a horrible actress.
She's not great.
Oh, my gosh. She's so bad in that.
I mean,
like,
Heather Locklear of Fall Guy fame?
Yes, and she even mentions something about like T.J. Hooker or something like that, or the Fall Guy or something like that in that movie, while some woman's eating chicken noodle soup out of a can. It doesn't even look like it was heated up. Weird.
Right.
It was a completely weird movie. Anyway, if you get a chance, watch that one. It's on Amazon right now. But Dolomite.
Yes.
Dolomite is on Amazon.
Dolomite.
That's something we've always talked about, how much we love that movie, how bad it is, how
Rudy
horrible
Ray
it is.
Moore is a fucking legend.
Love that movie, though. Love every bit of it, the kung fu fighting, everything.
Is so great. I mean, you don't really get much more realistic kung fu fighting than that.
He kicks the dude in the trunk. He's so badass. He kicks it. That shit ain't mine, man. Yeah, that shit ain't mine, man. I don't know how I got there. That was like the first time that line had ever been said.
Absolutely.
On celluloid. Awesome. The hamburger dude. Everybody in that movie's cool. Queen queen bee, everything like that. It's just so bad.
I think you nailed it earlier. We were talking before the show. Kind of odd that Dolomite's right now streaming on Amazon.
But yet
Netflix is about to launch My Name is Dolomite.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, or Dolomite is my name.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Dolomite is my name. Yeah.
But which looks amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited about that to see all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And I know that he'll do it right. You know.
Eddie Murphy will do it, and this is the first thing that Eddie Murphy's done in a long time.
Well, especially like live action anything.
Yeah,
because he does a lot of voiceover stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had the Shrek.
That's
movies,
where the money's at, bro.
And watching him on that drinking coffee in cars with Seinfeld, and they were kind of talking. That was your introduction back into Eddie Murphy again.